As you see, those tarnish will continue on pursuing for the Elden Ring.
Evening so far. I for sure did. Alright, chat. Hopefully my VTuber is on. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Let's see. Here's my. Hang on, chat. You don't see. Hey, Elden Ring is not popping up. Hang on, chat. Hopefully it starts popping out now. Hang on. Oh, it's not popping out, chat. Hang on. Alright, chat. It will be, just to mention, a short start for today. Let's see here. Oh, there you go. Alright, chat. Let's continue on with a little bit of a playthrough. I'll continue on where I left off, make progress. No need to rush into anything, chat. It's very important that you always have fun without pressure. You want to emphasize that certain days won't go as how you expected within the schedule. So that's what happened to me, chat. Obviously, I did chose to come a bit late, chat, or to say chose to arrive at this hour. It's not necessarily the hour I tend to arrive on, though, chat, teaching myself good habits. So definitely teaching myself to still stay consistent and showing up the time that I set. Don't not punish yourself, chat. That's not a healthy way. Simple solutions are solved with simple, or simple problems are solved with simple solutions. It's too well. There it is. So I was supposed to go this side. Since right now I'm looking or making myself an experience improve on. So that's definitely what I'm doing right now. Just exploring this part of the Elden world so I could get experience to then go back to fight Gothric, which I have been improving so forth with my overall faith, which has been helping. All of that. There's a dragon here. Well, let's see. Yikes, the dragon will end up killing me. Though, chat, do let me know. I'm not. The area that I am is like the lands of the blood sky, if I'm correct. I call it like that. That's what the way that I thought of it as. Starling shards. What are those? Never heard of those before. Uses to gradually recover FP. Is it more like, oh, it's just a simple item? That's really cool. For now, I won't force myself to fight any of those bosses. Right now, in terms of where I'm trying to get to, is understanding the level gap between me and Gothric and work around needing to level up certain aspects for sure. So for now, I'll be getting experience that'll be useful so far to improve my faith, which I have been improving it. And so far, it has been working out, chat. It has been helping. So that's good. Let's see here. Fade, you can tell from that one hit that it did good enough damage. There you go. Oh, hang on, chat. Oh, there's some enemies here. So in terms of the enemies so far, they don't seem to be problematic. I'm just recognizing that there's quite a few I did not recognize they were nearby. So that's definitely something, chat. So let's see where I'm getting at right here. In terms of what I'm understanding, As there's this enemies right here. For sure, we'll fight them. Make sure you make your distance. You don't want to give yourself. There you go. So just from there, chat, you can see that the fire I'm doing in terms of damage is quite generous. Now I see those dogs. The dog right here came from behind. Now I'm wondering where he's appearing from. They seem to be coming from that pack at front. So it's definitely something I gotta work on, chat. That's for sure. So let's see. In terms of the enemies, I see the dog enemy, which I'm not sure if it's right here. Is there another dog enemy here? The dog enemy seems to appear from somewhere, though they only appear with the amount. Now it's just about finding which next enemy there is. How would I approach this fight? First, I'll go from the back and approach one at a time without giving pressure of immediately killing all of them. That's for sure. So in terms of what I'm getting at is the enemies seem to give me 3 hits and I'm dead. That's not bad. So I'm definitely learning that, chat. So what I'll use for this fight is basically simplifying, making sure I have the dogs with me, heal myself, and then approach this enemy slowly without pressure. Focus on simple damage that is consistent. So you can tell from there that it has been working so far. There you go, look at that, simple. So what you don't want for yourself is to overwhelm yourself with many enemies or so forth. So that's for sure what I'm working with, not to overwhelm myself. For this fight here, it seems like what may work is using my horse to then approach the enemy without giving pressure. So in terms of how I approach this is letting myself be the distraction so that the dogs end up fighting without much issue. So let's see here. So in terms of where I'm getting at, let's see. Okay. Here's the enemy. When you start to approach the enemy, you want to emphasize not to overwhelm yourself. So in terms of how it went for this fight, the dog seems to be the one more problematic than the actual enemy. So that's good to know. So now I'm finding which enemies to kill first, which I did not know the dog was there the whole time, chat, until now. So that's definitely improvement. That will help the strat since that dog won't be no longer a tricky enemy to go through. So let's check here. Now what will work is approaching this enemy, which it did not have trouble dying there. So the enemy has never been an issue. It's basically the way that I approached it. And that's how you improve the fight. For the next fight, in terms of approaching, what has worked is approaching the enemy from behind. What I understand is that the dogs are the weakest asset of their enemies, or at least in terms of... So let's see here. After attacking him, you want to continue on attacking the dogs. I did saw the dog coming from the back, so that's good to know. That means that there is an enemy in the back, so definitely will be more acknowledgeable of that. So hang on, chat.
Hey gang, just wanted to let you all know that I'm dropping some merch. So come and check it out. See you guys. Stay silly.
So in terms of the way that I need to fight this enemy, it's no issue there. Now there is another dog, which I will need to emphasize that it only appears from the back here. My question is, where is that dog that I did not see before? So let's see here. Will that dog... There you go. So he goes straight for me. Now you start to emphasize what other enemies are there that I might be missing. Oh, in terms of enemies so far, is fighting them one by one seems to work. Oh, the dog died. I mean, the horse died. Okay. So that's what's been giving good results so far. Now, in terms of fighting the enemies, since the dogs do die with one hit with the fire, what will work is approaching the dogs will minimize the complexity of the fight. That's for sure. So it's repeat the same patterns that made progress. Don't repeat the ones that did not. That's what I'm learning. So don't repeat what did not work. That's for sure. And continuing on improving what did. So it's enforcing what did for the attacks. So that's something to work around. Just to let you know, chat, right now it's laggy since my PC is or my laptop is trying to run the game, so forth. So definitely gotta work around that. So hang on now, chat. We'll make progress for sure. So let's see here. Look at that, simple. Now for this enemy, you want to make sure. Oh, there you go. That's simple, chat. That's how you get rid of those enemies without strugglesome. Now this part is the tricky part I've been dying at. So there is a strat. You want this dog to immediately come to you. So let's see, what triggers the dog? Okay, the dog is triggered. You want to go for that dog. Let's see here. In terms of how the dog is approaching me, there you go. In terms of this dog, let's see here. So he ended up killing me, though I did got through the first dog, that's for sure. Let's see. Definitely will need to work around this. Let's see. In terms of what worked, what I understand is basically simplifying this fight for the attacks. So that's something to work around. Just to let you know, chat, right now it's laggy since my PC is or my laptop is trying to run the game, so forth. So definitely gotta work around that. So hang on now, chat. We'll make progress for sure. So let's see here. Look at that, simple. Now for this enemy, you want to make sure. Oh, there you go. That's simple, chat. That's how you get rid of those enemies without strugglesome. Now this part is the tricky part I've been dying at. So there is a strat. You want this dog to immediately come to you. So let's see, what triggers the dog? Okay, the dog is triggered. You want to go for that dog. Let's see here. In terms of how the dog is approaching me, there you go. In terms of this dog, let's see here. So he ended up killing me, though I did got through the first dog, that's for sure. Let's see. Definitely will need to work around this. Let's see. In terms of what worked, well, what I understand is basically simplifying this fight. So in terms of what I understand, this enemy seems tricky at first. There you go. You start focusing on getting him with your attacks without issue. You don't want to focus too much on perfection early on. Oh, hang on, chat. I should be able to do this now. In terms of this enemy, there you go. So you're just patient with them. So for now, I'm starting to head back to where Gothric is. So that's just my goal for now. It's basically going where Gothric is, that's for sure. There's some enemies here. I won't force myself to fight every enemy I come by. That's for sure. Oh, look at this. Hang on, chat. Well, here he comes. Let's see. What intentions does he have? Oh, look at this. There's this granny right here. I won't speak to her since... Oh! Welcome! Love this game. Wanna squad us? Discord? Oh, yeah. Well, thanks. Thanks so much for the follow. Oh, no. No, thank you much for the comment, though. Haha. Oh, okay. That's why they're dangerous. Oh, okay. That's why they're dangerous. Oh, I have gathered enough for my next level. That's good to know. Alright, chat. So I'll be continuing on. Thankfully, I reminded myself not to sidetrack. So I'll be continuing on here. By the way, visual glitches. Look at this, chat. Look at that. Look at that. Game of the year, chat, by the way. Shameless hate, chat. Shameless hate. Wait, hang on, chat. There you go. Just gather my runes, and then I'll continue on to where Gothric is. I'm not sure if there is a little map here. Oh, there's that bird there. Let's see here. Okay, so there's this guy's here, which I don't intend to fight. Though I'm trying to understand what may help with going to the other side. So that's where I'm gonna go right now. Let's see here. I should be able to get myself through here. Hopefully. Let's see here. Yeah. Boom, there you go. Is where I am good enough to transport myself to where Gothric is? You have been trapped. You cannot travel to side of grace until you rest at one. Oh, so that's what it meant. So I won't be able to travel until I rest on one. In search of one. Is there one here? Is there a grace? Oh. From what I could tell, it seems like there will be a boss fight here, if I'm correct. Invaded by a Nastia Tarnished Eater? Hello, Tarnished Eater. Hope you don't mind me. Oh, wow, you're strong. I respect that. Let's see, how would I deal with you? Turns out your attack moves, they're not bad. I respect that. In terms of my own personal level, I am quite weak, chat. David gotta work on that, chat. Ah, yes, chat. Guess who graduated high school, chat? Yes, I graduated high school. Just want to keep you guys updated, chat. Your favorite VTuber has graduated high school. Now go. My character model is quite laggy, huh? It's been quite like that, chat. Now let's level up the faith, since that's what coming in clutch during this fight. Though will definitely help. So that should help. To continue on battling with Gothric, though I do need to improve my armament eventually. So for now, I'll continuing on with what I already gathered, established, and continue reinforcing as I continue on. There you go. Let's see here, chat. Let's see here. Ended up dying there, though the damage has been improving for sure, chat. That's been good so far in terms of dealing damage to Gothric. Now it is a good warm up to refight him, so I'll definitely help for sure. Let's see here. Oh. Let's see here. Not bad. It's good warm up, chat. Definitely good warm up. Slowly getting back to him. That's for sure. Let's see. So far, it's more about getting used to his movesets, that's for sure. There you go. It's just as simple as that, chat. There you go. There you go. You just want to simplify the battle, no need for you to complexify. Oh. There you go. There you go. There you go, chat. Make progress. It's not bad. Oh! Well, that definitely killed me. Though that's huge progress, chat. That definitely is huge progress. So let's see here. In terms of that, I should be good here. There you go. Let's see here. Oh, wow, okay. Alright, so it seems like I do get to live enough to do certain damage. So let's see here. It seemed like he got killed. So let's see here. In terms of being able to fight him. Oh, I didn't. Hang on, chat. Let's see here. Oh. Okay. Oh. Alright. Well, that was that then. Well, that definitely worked out, chat. So it seems like I am doing damage in certain areas. Though his hitboxes, in turns for me to hit him, seems to be more in his favor. That's for sure. Let's see. There you go. Yes, making. Oh, they got me there. There we go. Yep, still ended up dying there, chat. Oh, he got me there. I respect that. There you go.